Yeah, it was fun to get back out there, and I thought it was it was very typical of a tournament game or a playoff game in the sense that both teams come out, they're fired up to play. Thought Northridge did a good job bringing energy with their serve, and I thought we missed just a few too many in that first set, but we didn't miss them by that much. And making a small adjustment, the guys did a great job, and it was a big factor throughout the rest of the match. But even though we didn't score a lot of real points in that first set, I was really impressed with the composure late to just execute and get the first set. And then I don't think we blocked a ball in the first set for sure, and maybe not even most of the way through the second. But we got going with our blocking defense as it went on, and I thought Josh did a great job running a balanced offense tonight and getting all our guys involved. So good win for us, and we look forward to being in the first Big West tournament title game tomorrow night.
Questions to athletes? Specifically for the student
Yes.
Josh, evaluate your guys' serving tonight. Alan mentioned, you guys missed a couple in the first serve, but it seemed like second and third set, you guys took them out of the system pretty well with the serve.
I think we were able to simplify things with our serve. I know for myself, I got to be able to do the few little key points that help me go up through the ball, and which helps me get on the ball a little bit better. So just making sure we simplify things and that we're confident in our serving, and that we have some pace and direction with it. So.
Bjarne, how excited are you guys to get that third and decisive game against Hawaii tomorrow night? It's 1-1 on the season. How much are you guys looking forward to that?
I think it's going to be really good for us to get to play them again. We knew we left some on the table over there of what we could control. And I think the people that come to the Pyramid tomorrow is up for a good match.
Bjarne, what specifically did you guys feel you left on the table in Hawaii? What do you think you could do better tomorrow?
It's more our execution, how we can simplify things, know that we don't need to do more than we have been the last couple of weeks. So it's more actually just go back to our basics and be a little bit more balanced as a team.
Joshua, last week was very emotional for both teams, both nights. In Honolulu, what changes now for both teams?
Yeah, I mean, the advantage of being home, obviously we get the crowd, and we get that familiar vibe with the court. So I think our boys are ready and prepped to play a really good match tomorrow.
Any questions, student athletes?
John, how badly do you guys want to play Hawaii for the title? I mean, considering the way the season ended.
I think we were prepped to play either team, but obviously that loss in our heads was kind of something we wanted to get back. So knowing that we have them in the finals is kind of a little bit of a fire under us to kind of get back what was taken from us, I guess.
All right, Bjarne, Josh, you guys are excused. And now we'll open it up for questions for Coach. Alan, same question I asked Josh. You mentioned you guys missed a couple serves in the first set, but it felt to me like your serving was actually maybe the biggest strength on the night. How do you feel you did over the course of the whole night?
Oh, I thought we served great over the course of the match. I don't think we served well in the first 20 points of the match, by results. As far as what we're trying to do, trying to hit our serve with some good pace and trying to hit it on the way up through the ball. We did all those things and we missed out just a little bit. And I thought the guys did a good job of making some adjustments and staying tall. And by staying tall and at a higher contact point, you're not going to err long a lot of times. So they did a nice job with that, and it was a huge part of the game, because it affected the rhythm of Northridge's offense, and it really helped our blocking defense. And we got big separation with our serving in both the second and third set.
Alan, more than just serving and stuff like that, they only had 21 assists on the night. Just talk about the defense in general from you guys. Just really putting pressure on them all the way.
Yeah, you get a guy. They got a lot of talented guys on that team and some really good arms. But when you get a guy like Arvis Green, he jumps so well. He's so athletic that you're going to have to do kind of a team defense against him. You need to block him, you need to touch him, you need to dig him, you need to hope he gets out a couple of times, you need to serve him into some trouble. So I think our guys were prepared that it didn't have to look like they set Arvis and we had to get a block. It had to be they set Arvis and we find a way to get a point. So I think our guys were extra prepared and ready to dig balls that maybe didn't even look like they were coming to them. And I think we turned just as many on the defensive side as we did at the blocking defense, and hopefully that creates a little doubt and you score more points. So, yeah, I thought the guys did a great job with that.
Just describe the dynamic of playing a team 3 times in 8 days. All of them pretty high stakes matches, obviously. What's that like?
Yeah, I mean, it seems a little bit like a pro series in the the playoffs when you play a real good team, you play them back to back, and then you travel somewhere else and play them again. So, I guess we get our first taste of what it feels like to be in the NBA. But in reality, it's there's not a whole lot going on as far as, hey, we haven't seen these guys in a while. We got to bear down on video because we don't have a good feel for it. Now it's more about some of the adjustments we can make on both sides of the ball. We know they're going to come out and play well. They're a good team. They played great tonight against Irvine, and they're going to play like that tomorrow night. And that's what it should be. The Big West Conference boasts they're all in on volleyball, and they want the best volleyball they possibly can have. And 2 teams playing really high-level volleyball should be what the conference final is all about. And I know our guys are excited to get the chance to go out and do it in front of the Pyramid fans.
Having seen the way UCI played you guys tough, and then seeing Hawaii just pick at different parts of their game and take everyone except Apple out of the game. I mean, is that what you expected after seeing them twice?
Absolutely. Sure. And I think Josh was right when he said that we were prepared to play both teams. We have so much respect for what Irvine has done this year. And, they pose all sorts of problems for you with matchups with their just sheer size. So, all these teams are good, and they've had a nice year, and they're playing well at the end of the season, and there's a lot to play for. So I can't imagine anyone's going to come out and not be motivated to play hard right now. So that's the great part about sports.
Coach, is there one thing from last weekend that you learned that you folks are translating into the scouting report?
Yeah, we would like to reproduce the noise in the Pyramid it was like in the Stan Sheriff Center. But in reality, I think that we got away from some of the things that make us good in our own execution. I know it sounds really boring as the answer, but as far as just receiving serve, staying disciplined with our blocking defense, sticking with a plan of attack from the service line, and because it was an interesting series, right? We were up 2-1 and on the first night, and then we're down at match point, and came back and won in overtime in the 5th set. And then the second night we were up 2-1, and we just feel like we didn't really execute that well down the stretch. But I think that is credit to Hawaii being real physical and real aggressive right now, and feeling good about their game. So as far as one adjustment, that makes it too easy to say that there's one adjustment. It's simply when it's this late in the season, you got to believe all the work you've put in from the beginning of the fall into the season is what makes you good. And it's a heck of a lot more about us believing in what we do and executing how we want to play than it is about magical adjustments.
Last question for Coach.
Does Hawaii's opposite, I can't pronounce his name, is he cause more problems than most opposites?
That's a great question, because all 3 of the teams that we thought we could, potentially see, we knew we were going to see Arvis with Northridge, and we knew we were going to see the big lefty from Irvine, or a big lefty from Hawaii, and it just gives it a different look. The good thing in our gym, we have a big lefty physical opposite to Davis Cannon that we plays against our team every day, so we do get that look, which is nice, because a lot of times when you don't have the lefty in the gym, it's really hard to go into a game and deal with that, just the different look. But really, all 3 of these teams, their strengths are their opposites. So it's a part of the game that we knew this week we were going to have to execute well, stopping their right side, or at least controlling. I don't think you can stop any one of the 3.
All right, thank you, Coach, and good luck tomorrow night.
All right, thank you guys.